Hello everyone, this is Little Black Dragon, and you are watching the first installment of Let's Play Dragon Age 2. Now, the story of my original hero, Gilda Brosca, has come to an end in Dragon Age Origins, and we are ready to begin a new tale with a new hero. And of course, we are going to be starting a new game, because this is a new hero, after all. And of course, this story is about the rise to power of someone known as the Champion. It's shrouded in mystery, but no one questions their importance in events. Now, who was this Champion? And what is their story? We are about to find out in Let's Play Dragon Age 2. Now, unfortunately in Dragon Age 2 you can only play as a human, but you can still play as male or female, and you can choose from Mage, Warrior, or Rogue. Now, I already have an idea of who I would like to play in Dragon Age 2, and I'm going to be playing as a female mage. And this is because in Dragon Age, dwarves can't be mages, and since I was a dwarven warrior in the last installment, and I'm planning on being a dwarf in Dragon Age Inquisition just to keep the trend going, I'm going to play as a mage while I have the opportunity. So that being said, let us move forward. Oh boy, who do we have here? He does not look like he's in a good situation at all. EA presents a very interesting set of circumstances. Oh, a Bioware production. Well, of course, Bioware made the Dragon Age games after all.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Pt1 Pentaghast, Seeker of the Chantry.
Well, nice to meet you.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here! Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
Oh boy.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
And this, of course, is Dragon Age 2. Which I heard at one point was called Dragon Age Exodus, and when you learn the entire story, it'll make sense. Oof, this looks like rough country. And that looks like Darkspawn, maybe?
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself. Looks like a fight!
Yep,
Be ready.
certainly does. And of course, this is the tutorial. And we are just taking them down like flies.
Let's finish this! One less to worry about.
Have a fireball. Ah, and you are Carver. Well, hold on there, Carver.
That's enough!
We can't keep this up forever.
Now, interestingly enough, the dialogue system in Dragon Age 2 is a little different. It's fully voiced, and it's a little more like Mass Effect in that there's a dialogue wheel. And in Dragon Age 2, there are 3 dominant personalities your character can have: diplomatic, sarcastic, or aggressive. Now, for this playthrough, I'm going to be playing mostly diplomatic with the side of aggressive, but for the dominant personality...
We'll make it through this, together.
Because...
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
Probably a good idea. Also, I'm a nice person and I like to be nice to people. Do it.
All yours, brother.
Ah, brother. I always wanted a brother.
I'll deal with it.
Okay. And you guys get to have a fireball.
Now you fall!
There we go.
That's enough! There!
It is a bit of a different system compared to Origins. Although it is familiar enough. Oh boy. Need a little help there? There we go. Ooh, that sounds like an ogre! I've dealt with these guys before, I can take him. Bring it on. Oh, I stopped him mid-charge. Very nice. Well, that was quick. Ooh.
There's no end to them.
Well, that's not good. Oh, and on top of that we have a dragon to deal with. How lovely. Well, at least it seems to be scaring off the Darkspawn.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantry's fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
And I'm guessing it's going to be a very long one, considering how long Dragon Age Origins was. So, I'm betting this is where we get to customize our character in full and start at the actual beginning of the story and not something that this guy here was making up as he went. Well, that's going to be fun. So, it is time to make our champion. Assuming things finish loading. Ah, yes, here we go. So, to save some time, I'm going to pause the recording and I will come back when everything is ready to go. So, see you guys in a sec. Alright everybody, we are back, and I have fully customized our champion, whom I've chosen to name Noire Hawke. And please say hello to Noire Hawke. I decided to give her dark red hair, some tattoos, blue eyes, you know, change things up from what I did last time. And of course the next thing I'm going to do is choose the events of Dragon Age Origins, which of course we are importing from Dragon Age Origins. Alrighty. And of course we are going to choose a Witch Hunt autosave. Let's see, congratulations, the save game imported successfully. Let's just double check that here. Plot summary. Connor was freed from the demon, mages were recruited, Dalish elves were recruited, Balin rules Orzammar, the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, Loghain was killed, Alistair is king, Alistair performed the dark ritual with Morrigan, the Warden killed the archdemon, Amaranthine was saved, the Architect is alive, Warden's Keep was reclaimed, Sheol was discovered, and King Kaelin's corpse was burned. Alright, so that was imported successfully, and all the events are correct, and we are ready, of course, to start the game. And let's see, I think in this playthrough I'm going to start on normal difficulty, because if I remember correctly on consoles, normal difficulty also doesn't have friendly fire. Of course, I'm willing to change it back if I'm wrong, but I think instead of playing on casual like I did in Origins, I'm going to play on normal. So, let's move forward.
The Blight had been unleashed on Ferelden. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster.
That's an understatement.
King Kaelin died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general.
And that's Loghain.
Unopposed, the horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
So we're from Lothering originally. Oh goodness. It really is a just-in-time thing.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Oh. Well, I'm really sorry, Mother.
I know how much Lothering meant to you, but we have to move.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
We really shouldn't be arguing here, especially if the Darkspawn really are on our tail.
Listen, you two. The Darkspawn could be on us any minute.
Please, listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Oh, and it's our doggy. Hello, boy. And he is a summon in this game, although he's a special DLC too, which is, you know, kind of pukey, but it's a thing. Oh, and if you're wondering why Carver and Bethany, well, only Carver, because you just saw Carver, if you wonder why he looks different, it's because if you pick different presets before you customize your character, you have the option to basically change the appearance of your family, and skin tone will also factor into this as well, which is a very nice step up from Dragon Age Origins, where the families all looked one way and didn't change based on what your character looked like. So this is a very nice thing, that you can get them to look different or look more like you, which is, well, I mean, they're your family, so it makes sense, and I think it's great. So we need to keep moving before the Darkspawn.
Let's make this quick.
And let's get unstuck here. Get that staff. And we have leveled up. Let's see. We'll give you magic and willpower. And probably... yeah, being able to free things is nice. Freeze things. I mean, freeing things is nice, but freezing things is also good. So we're gonna do that. Oh, and Bethany, very friendly towards us. Carver, not so much. That's how the approval system in Dragon Age 2 is different, is disagreeing or agreeing is no longer really a bad thing. Instead, you will have more of a rivalry relationship, quote-unquote, or a friendship, quote-unquote. Now, I don't think this system is perfect, but it is a very interesting system, and I'm glad that they tried it in this game. Well, let's not dawdle and move forward.
Wait, where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Well, I mean, Bethany has a point, but...
Wherever we go, what's important is that we don't separate.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Kirkwall? Are you sure that's wise? There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate.
Then we need to get to Guarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
well, I mean, that's fair. So, our family has an estate in Kirkwall. Interesting. Oh! Who are these folks, I wonder? I mean, that guy looks like a Templar. Oh dear. That's not good. Yeah! Wail on him.
Will not have him!
I like her. She's cool.
They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
You guys need some help?
Let's finish this!
Let's see.
Now you fall!
We don't have any area of effect, so just keep wailing on them. There we go.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Huh. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
Thank you.
I'm Eveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
I like you. You have a good head on your shoulders. Although that does beg some questions.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
Yeah. I think it's better if we both work together and not worry about, Mage, Templar, whatnot until, we don't have Darkspawn breathing down our neck. But, that does make me wonder.
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
Agreed.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day. if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't see Ostagar. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
Well, that's a good point. I mean, this arm of the Horde doesn't have Logain to back them up, so, well, let's get going then.
How bad is that wound?
I think my sword arm's a loss, even with healing.
Then you will have mine, as always.
For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south, that's no way out.
We have no choice. The Darkspawn have us fenced in. We go south.
Well, to the Kokari Wilds then, I guess. And of course, that netted us 10 friendship with Bethany and rivalry +5 with Carver. And they both leveled up. I think we're just gonna auto-level you guys. Let's see.
Here we go!
There we go. Have some spells. Yes, keep them busy, and we'll do pot shots from here.
Right there!
Yes, you did. Alright, let's see. And we'll take those. So we have both lyrium potions and stamina draughts now. Always useful.
That's enough!
Probably a good idea. No, we're fine. But, I appreciate it. Let's see. Just a few more hits, and then you're good. Oh boy. Good. Because there really isn't a point in hiding right now. Alright, 1 silver and 3 coppers. There's some rubble and an amulet. I think there are a couple of locked chests in this area, but of course, if you're not a rogue, you can't access them. But it's not super important. So, it's not really anything to worry about. I can tell you now, as someone who's played a rogue, yeah, you're not really missing much. So you're good. I believe there aren't any cutscenes that are going to be triggered after this next wave of enemies, so we're going to take care of that, and that'll be good for the first episode. Alright, let's take that.
On your guard!
An emissary apprentice. For a second I thought it said apostate, but no, that's apprentice. Oh.
That's enough!
Alright. Probably, nobody. Nobody is laughing.
quickly.
Probably a good idea. But, before we do that, of course, we're going to level up and take care of some maintenance-related stuff. And, of course, that's the locked chest. And we don't have any rogues, so we're not going to worry about that. And, of course, there is a codex entry on the Kokari Wilds. So, now everyone's leveled up. Let's see. Gonna give you a couple willpower and 1 magic. And I think we're going to give you chain lightning this time. And we're just going to do that. We're going to give you a couple points in strength and constitution. That sounds good. And we'll do the same for you, Aveline. And you get shield bash. Alright, that sounds good. And this seems like a good stopping point for now, especially because I know there's going to be several waves of cutscenes coming up, so I'm going to save and cut the video off here, but of course I will see you all in the next installment. If you enjoyed this, you can subscribe here on YouTube or follow me on Twitter at LBD Let's Plays. Thanks for watching, see you next time.